What's up YouTube, this is Chris or Lunarman, and today I'm bringing you a gameplay by one of my favorite champions, honestly. I'm playing Gangplank top, and I'm against a Nasus, and you would think, well, that doesn't seem like that good of a matchup. Well, I will say this, Nasus will definitely beat me 1v1 from about half the game on. But luckily, I have good teammates, and they're holding their own. Like, I have a Vayne that does pretty good, and my Swain does pretty good, and my Sejuani does pretty good, and I end up doing pretty good. I will say that I do not carry this game. I get a ton of assists, and I try to help out as much as possible. And I don't think I farm very well. I noticed that probably about 10 to 20 minutes into the game, that my farm was really bad. But yeah, whatever. So yeah, this is Gangplank top. If any of you like Gangplank, I'll give you maybe what I think are tips of how to play him, or just whatever. So to start off, you definitely want to max your Q, and because I think that's his best ability. You definitely want to max Q, then E, then W. The E is amazing. Like, you'll see a point if you watch the whole video towards the end where I activate my E and give everybody the movement speed and the attack damage buff, and it kind of leads us to victory pretty much. We have this epic team fight. It's just awesome. But yeah, the Q it applies on hit effects, so I would definitely say get Static Shiv and Ravenous Hydra, because whenever you use it, it'll crit, and it'll do the little static thing, and it'll do the Ravenous Hydra AoE thing whenever you Q something. So that's pretty badass. And if you get a kill with it, like a minion or a champion, you get extra gold, so that's pretty awesome. So this game, I run Teleport, Ignite, and I have a friend that spectates me for a little bit, and he tries to give me some tips. So if any of you have any tips for me, that'd be great. But he said don't really run Teleport, Ignite. I liked it, but I guess I probably could have done Flash or Ghost or something, because Gangplank's really, really fast with his E. So Ghost is pretty good on him too. But yeah, this game I started out with the Brawler's Glove, and I went straight for the Avarice Blade just because I rushed a Static Shiv. It's just play style. The way I play Gangplank, I have him full offensive. I usually do pretty well with it. I think I run 21, 9, 0 masteries, and of course in damage and health and whatever. And then I have like offensive attack damage runes. So that's just how I run him. People can run him tanky. I don't really think he's that viable tanky. I think he's more viable as an assassin, which most of you may think like, what? Gangplank as an assassin? It just doesn't make any sense. But I mean, think about it. Okay, he comes running in there at like 450 movement speed, and he's going at your 80 carry. He's going to crit. His crits are going to do a shit ton. And boom, your 80's carry is going to die. And this is an amazing gank by Sejuani. Like, it was amazing. Props to her. Props to the Sejuani I was playing with. But yeah, I view Gangplank as somewhat of an assassin. You guys may think different. Please tell me different if you think different. I'm open to anything. Tell me your opinion, whatever. But and if I needed a tank item, I would probably get Warmogs or Randuins. But I would usually only get one tank item. Most of the time I build the Infinity Edge, I'll build Ravenous Hydra, Static Shiv, either Mercury Treads or the Swift Boots, the white boots, and then I'll build Warmogs, and I don't really know. Sometimes I might go Trinity Force is really good on him, and I don't know, you could even go Phantom Dancer. I think that'd be too much attack speed though. But the crits though, the crits are awesome. Yeah, okay, so Gangplank, let me tell you about him. Pros and cons. Cons, he's squishy. He doesn't have a gap closer. He's got one ranged ability, but that's about it. He's got the E that buffs his auto attack up, which is pretty good. But like against Nasus, who has passive lifesteal, I'm not going to be able to duel him after about 10-15 minutes. So I just got to poke him down. Cons, he's mana hungry. Like, oh my god, you see me buy so many mana pots this game. I do think his Q has a mana refund if you get a kill with it, but you have to get a kill with it And since his Q is the best at poking, then a lot of times I use it hitting Gnosis. And as you can see, it'll crit every now and then. Cons, he is a very, very fast champion. Like, if for some reason I'm drawn to champions that are super fast, like Teemo, Gangplank, shoot, anybody that can get across the map fast, I am drawn to those people just because, you know, the mobility is awesome. His ultimate is full map ultimate. It does a slow, so you're probably not going to get a kill with it unless they're really, really low. But like, you see me use it a couple times to try to help out bot lane. So yeah, it's a pretty good slow. And I think what am I looking for to say? It scales off ability power, so I guess you could get Trinity Force and do more. Or if you felt like being ballsy, you could go AP Gangplank and freaking one-shot people with your ultimate. No, don't do that. I don't think that'd work. And yeah, you see me mess up this game a lot. Like I placed the pink ward because I don't want to get ganked. But I get ganked twice by Vi, and I'm not even looking at the freaking area where the pink ward is. So you see me get ganked twice, and I'm not even paying attention, and I'm just like, oh my god. You see me type into a chat to my friend the second time I get ganked, and I don't know, it's just funny. Okay, pros. Gangplank farms really well with his Q. He is a very good split pusher because you can push really, really fast. Ravenous Hydra, Static Shiv, push, push, push. You can take down towers fast with his E, and usually, you know, you have some damages, some attack speed. You can usually get away because, see, like right here I see it, but after this I don't see it, and yeah, whatever. You can usually get away because your E also gives you a movement speed increase, and your Q slows, and your ultimate slows. And if you get Randuin's Omen, you have that slow. So you can usually get away if you're with the split push. Oh, and I forgot to say, you can get away even better because your W cancels out all like debuffs. So like Gnosis's Wither, I can W that away. Or even Ash's Arrow, I found that out, and I was like, that's the coolest shit ever. It's basically like a cleanse. You can cleanse Ash's Arrow with it. In this game, I kind of wanted to test getting ulted by Vi, and I wanted to see if I can cleanse that off, because that would be badass. But okay, so any other pros? He has really high damage output. He's actually pretty good in team fights because, you know, he has the AoE E that gives all of your surrounding teammates attack damage buffs and movement speed buffs. He has an AoE ultimate that you can just drop right on top of the enemy team. It slows them all. His Q can crit, you know, and then you usually have Ravenous Hydra and Static Shiv. So he's actually pretty good in team fights. And as you can see me here, I'm missing like every last hit, like a boss. But yeah, that's the pros. He's got a pretty badass skin as a sailor. That's like my favorite skin ever. He's got a saber, and if you zoom in really far, the pistol doesn't seem to match because the pistol's like modern day 2014 pistol, but I feel like he's stuck in the past. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Gangplank. Please tell me how you think this video was. Please watch the whole thing. It's a pretty action-packed game. But yeah, that's what I think of pros and cons. Leave in the comments anything that you think. Any champions you want me to play. And see right there, you just see me got ganked because I'm an idiot. And I have a ward, but I don't even look. Even people that are somewhat decent at this game make mistakes. And I'm not a pro. I'm like silver 4, but yeah, whatever. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment, whatever you do. And have a nice day.
has been slain. Executed.
Jeremy Timber! Well, blow me down! I ain't got me ground legs yet. Yar! Avast me, hearty! Well, blow me down!
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Schwab that deck! Shiver me timbers! Got me grounded! Shiver me timbers! I ain't got me ground legs yet. Landlubber! Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle. Rum!
Slain an enemy. You have been slain.
Yar!
Killing spree.
Got me ground legs yet. Landlubber.
An enemy has been slain.
Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Me hearties. Well, blow me down. Ahoy! I'll be using you for chop.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Rampage.
I ain't got me ground legs yet. Landlubber. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Shiver me timbers.
Enemy double kill.
Hitting me is like boxing with shadows.